What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking to AJKO1 Laney, so stay tuned.
Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video, man. Before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I make content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking to AJKO1 Laney. All right, man, we're gonna be keeping things very simple over here today. We're gonna be answering the basic old question. Are they drip or skip? Let's just keep it there. All right, so first things first, these are set to release September 9th to the best of my knowledge, coming in at a retail price of $150, right? Okay. And of course, you know the kid glanced at the resale price, and right now I've seen these loaded and taken off. So at the time that I'm shooting this video, they are taken off. But if I had to guess, they're gonna go below retail, averaging about $130 and up, depending on the size, right? Okay. Just how much I really just been into sneakers, but low-key, probably by the time that I drop this video, they will be loaded up on all your major resale sites, right? Okay. Now the Laney colorway. Now I think if these are loaded up on the sneakers app, I'm gonna tell out the official colorway name. I think what they have on the sneakers app, and I'm gonna look down for just a quick second. They have them the True Blue and the Topaz Gold colorway, but AKA the Laneys, right? We'll just keep it simple with them, right? Okay. Now AJKO1s. Now, I've argued this back and forth, and I think we finally settled this debate once and for all, what that AKO stands for, or the KO part. We all already know the AJ is pretty much Air Jordan, right? But the KO has always been a debate between knockout or knockoff. Now I'm gonna say knockoff, right? Okay, I think it's one of those, like, it's a quick runner-up to like an Air Jordan 1. To the best of my knowledge, is for the people back in the day who couldn't technically want to pay that extra price. I'm not going to say afford, because I had those parents that didn't want to pay that extra price for an actual like Air Jordan, or an Air Jordan 1 in this case, right? Okay, not that my parents can afford it, but my dad was one of those people all the time. I'm like, yo, I'm not paying XYZ for some sneakers. You can get these sneakers over here. But even then, it still wasn't the AJKOs, right? Okay, but either way, right? I think this is what these shoes were intended purposes for. Not a bad shoe. We've seen them drop them in the lows. In fact, the Laneys, we've seen them drop them in, like, obviously we've seen them in the Jordan 1s. We've seen them in reverse colorways. We've seen them obviously originally in the 5s. We've seen those going to reverse colorways as well. So we've seen a lot of Laney colorways. So when you know the Laney colorway, you know it when you see it off rip. And you can't help but say, like, it's about time they put it in the AJKOs, right? Okay. Again, you make your own decision if you think that KO stands for knockout or knockoff. A lot of people are going to lean to knockoff, right? Okay. And I think I'm going to lean more towards the knockoff. But again, I'm not afraid to be wrong with these guys. Overall, not a bad shoe. And I will say this, to be honest, it's a good time to drop this shoe. But if we're going to go off the last Laneys that dropped, which I think it was the reverse Laneys and the Jordan 1s, in my area, I'm not going to speak everywhere, those joints actually set. So I would imagine that these AJKOs are going to do the exact same thing. Doesn't mean that should make your decision of what you want to do. If anything, that should say, like, hey, I'm going to see if I can catch it for a decent price, right? And I'm assuming these are going to go below retail on the resale market. So that means I'm assuming, right, the retail market's got to drop theirs and put theirs on a sale price as well. But again, they're going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. All that being said, overall, not a bad shoe, but at the end of the day, man, I don't know. I'm not really crazy about an AJKO sneaker. Don't mean I don't like them, but at the same time, I will not pay full price for an AJKO, man. And I know they're not a bad price already. But it's kind of one of those, I never owned a pair. Not saying I won't own a pair, because I know last ones we seen was those like bread lows, and people actually went crazy for those. But I think those are still going below retail on the resale market. But don't quote me on that, because I haven't glanced at them in a while. But overall, when it comes to these Laneys, man, for the kid, man, personally, these will be a skip. Not a bad shoe. And I do like them, but I know I wouldn't wear them enough justifying them paying them at retail price. So for the kid, these will be a skip. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we'll be going after these on September 9th, retailing at $150. And of course, let me know if you think they're drip or skip. Alright, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of this thing and stop rambling, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and thank you for watching, and I'm out.
I think how we go.